Everyone dreams about moving to Dubai. You've seen the Instagram reels, the luxury cars, the skyline views, the rooftop brunches, the influencers walking through Dubai Mall like it's their second home. It's a city that looks like it never stops winning. But here's the real question. What does it actually take to live here? Not for a vacation, not for a week, but to build a life. Because if you're planning to move to Dubai in 2025, there are things you absolutely need to know. The real costs, the hidden rules, and the small mistakes that can make or break your first year here. Now, I've been here long enough to see thousands of people move to Dubai full of hope, and some make it big while others pack up and leave within months or a year. So in this video, I'm going to give you the real, unfiltered picture from a local's point of view of what to expect when you move to Dubai in 2025. Let's start with money, because that's where most people get their first reality check. Dubai has always been expensive, but 2025 is a new level. Rents have gone up, groceries cost more, and you'll feel the pinch almost immediately after you arrive. A one-bedroom apartment in good areas like Dubai Marina, downtown, or Business Bay can now cost anywhere between 90,000 to 120,000 dirhams per year, which is around 7,500 to 10,000 dirhams a month just in rent. And that's before you even turn on your Deva connection. If you want something more affordable, you should look at areas like Arjan, Al Forjan, JVC, or even Dubai South. You can still find a one-bedroom for around 55,000 to 70,000 dirhams a year. But rent isn't the only expense. You'll pay Ejari registration, security deposits, chiller charges, commissions to agents, and Deva deposits up front. Those small one-time fees can easily add another 5,000 to 10,000 dirhams when you move in. And don't forget, the cost of groceries, taxis, and even school fees have climbed as well. So before you pack your bags thinking Dubai is cheap or livable because it's tax-free, understand this. No tax doesn't mean low cost. This is one of the biggest misconceptions I see every year. People move to Dubai thinking everyone here earns 15,000 dirhams a month and drives a nice car. But the truth is, salaries here are all over the place. There is a huge gap, and it depends on your qualifications, your timing, your industry, and honestly, a bit of luck. Entry-level jobs, especially in hospitality, retail, or admin, might start at 3,000 to 5,000 dirhams per month. Mid-level professionals earn around 8,000 to 12,000, and yes, certain specialized roles like tech, finance, aviation, or senior management levels can make somewhere around 15 or even 30,000 dirhams or even more. But that's not the average story. So when you move here expecting a 15k job right off the bat, you're setting yourself up for a full disappointment. I've seen newcomers spend like they're already successful, renting in expensive areas, buying a car immediately, or eating out every single night, and by the third month, they're literally broke. The smartest thing you can do when you first arrive is to live below your means. Save first and spend later. Your lifestyle should grow with your income, not ahead of it. Now let's clear this up, because this part surprises a lot of newcomers. Even if you get a job offer from abroad, it doesn't mean your visa is ready instantly. The visa process here can take time, sometimes weeks or months. And until you're officially on your company's visa, you technically can't start working or even sign certain documents. Once you're in, understand your probation period. During this phase, usually 3 to 6 months, the company can let you go without much notice. That means no end of service benefit, no flight home, and no real job security yet. There are different visa options too. If you're working for a company, they sponsor your visa. If you're self-employed, you'll need something like a freelance permit or free zone license. And then there are long-term options like the golden visa, but those are for higher earners or investors, where you can watch my video linked up right here about golden visas. So make sure you understand your visa category, renewal terms, and what happens if you lose your job, because that's when the system can get stressful real fast. The Dubai housing system is unique. and it catches a lot of newcomers off guard again. Rent here isn't like in most other countries where you pay monthly. Landlords often want 1 or 4 checks up front, meaning you're paying for months in advance and in checks. Some new buildings and real estate apps now allow monthly payments through direct debit, but that's not a norm here. You'll also pay a 5% security deposit and another 5% agency fee to the real estate broker. On top of that, you have to register your contract with the Jari, which costs around 200 or 250 dirhams. Before you sign anything, check the Vera rent calculator as well. It tells you what the fair rent is in your area. Don't just accept the first price your agent gives you. Many landlords will negotiate if you come prepared. Now, this is another big one. A lot of newcomers land here, get their first salary, and immediately think, I need a car. But unless your job requires one, I'd say take your time on that. Dubai has one of the cleanest, safest, and most reliable public transport systems in the region. The metro, tram, and bus network covers most of the city, and you can always use stuff like Careem or Uber for the rest, or individual carpooling. Owning a car sounds convenient until you add it all up, like fuel, salik, insurance, parking, maintenance, registration, and the car loan itself. I've made a full video breaking down that exact cost, and it'll shock you how expensive it gets. If you really want that flexibility, you should try UDrive or eCar. These are car sharing apps that let you rent by the minute or hour. It's perfect until you're sure buying makes financial sense. Now, Dubai is modern, yes, but it's still rooted in its traditions and laws, and that's part of what makes it so safe. So you should respect public behavior laws. Things like public intoxication, arguments, or PDA can get you in serious trouble here, even if it seems small where you're from. Don't film people without their permission either. Avoid posting negative content about the country or places you're visiting. And during Ramadan, remember to be respectful. Don't eat, drink, or smoke in public during daylight hours, and go and be a little bit secluded. You'll find that Dubai is incredibly open and tolerant, but that tolerance works both ways. Respect the culture and you'll have no issues living here long term. This is where your money starts disappearing quietly. When you move into your apartment, you'll pay Deva deposits, Ejari registration, and chiller fees. Opening a bank account often requires a minimum balance, or you'll be charged a monthly fee. Your mobile plan will come with activation fees and VAT. Your car, if you buy one, will have registration, insurance, and solid top-ups. And even simple things like credit cards can sneak in annual fees or hidden charges. So always read the fine print, and don't assume the no tax means no extra costs. Dubai is transparent, but it's a pay for convenience city, and those conveniences do add up over time. Everyone talks about Dubai's weather like it's perfect, and it is for 6 months of the year, kind of. From November to April, it's paradise. The air is fresh, you can go to the beach, the parks, outdoor cafes. The city comes alive. But from May to September, it's brutal. It's like you're sitting in an oven. Temperatures cross 45 degrees Celsius, humidity can feel like a sauna, and even walking from your building to the car feels like a workout. So if you're moving here in summer, it's going to hit you really hard. So try to arrive in winter if you can. It's easier to settle in, job hunt, and then explore. Now, Dubai is vibrant, but it can also be quite lonely, especially in the beginning. People are constantly moving in and out, and most friendships here start through work, gyms, or networking events. You have to make the effort. The good news is there is a community for everyone. Whether you're into business, art, fitness, or gaming, you can join Facebook groups, LinkedIn events, co-working spaces, or even hobby meetups. And here's something you'll quickly realize. In Dubai, who you know often opens more doors than what you know. Networking isn't fake here. It's how the city operates, and I should really learn from that. Now, almost everyone who moves to Dubai says, I'll just stay for 2 years, then 10 years later, they're still here. Dubai grows on you. the lifestyle, the safety, and the opportunities. But to make it sustainable, you have to plan long term. Save in dirhams, build an emergency fund, start investing even small amounts through platforms like Amana or Sarwa. If you're freelancing, renew your license on time. If you're employed, plan your visa renewals early. Treat Dubai not like a holiday, but a home, and it'll give you stability in return. When I look back, the people who make it here aren't necessarily the smartest or the richest. They're the ones who adapt fast, respect the rules, and plan ahead. I've seen people arrive with 3,000 dirhams a month and build solid lives. And I've seen others earning 20,000 dirhams and leave completely broke with debt. The difference isn't salary, it's the mindset. Dubai rewards the disciplined, the patient, and the resourceful. So if you're planning to move to Dubai in 2025, come prepared financially, mentally, and culturally. It's an amazing city full of opportunity, but it's not effortless. So if you found this breakdown helpful, I want you to go ahead, hit that like button and subscribe, because I share honest local insights about what it's really like to live, work, and build a life here in Dubai. Welcome to your next chapter, and I'll see you guys in the next one.